Hello, how are we all? How is everyone doing? I think StreamYard's just having a moment. Bear with. Come on, StreamYard, do your thing, please. There we go. How is everyone? Hi, Sui. Thanks for joining. Hello, Brandon. How's it hanging? I think this is your first time on my channel, but obviously we've come across each other before. Thank you. It's really old. Hair's a different colour. That's pre-lockdown. Charlotte, how's she doing? Charlotte is pumped. Charlotte and Renee have just come from their own live streams, so they're just all over the live streams today. Just all about live streams. Thank you, Renee. Don't forget to stroke that like button. What are we all working on today? How are we nanoing? Who is nanoing? I'm enjoying the way that we're wording this. Hit that like button is so last year. That sounds sensible. I would also move to your warm bed. I mean, I won't, but I could. I mean, I can't, I'm too far away, but if the invite's there. Oh no, the subtle adult themes are already here. We've been live for 2 minutes. Charlotte is just stoked. I'm not sure what for, but I feel like I've been on streams all day. You have, pretty much have. What time is your next one, Charlotte? Is it, I think it's today for me, but tomorrow for you? I need to write this next scene. Got very distracted. Yes, I did notice. We'll keep it clean. It's fine, Brandon. We'll keep it clean. Oh, what did you lose? What did you click and what did you lose? Hi, Victoria. Siri says hi. Hi, Victoria. So Charlotte's next live stream is in 10 hours, which for me is like 11 p.m. Okay, so 8:30 a.m. for Charlotte, or whichever time zone you're in, one of the Australian ones. So what are we working on today? I'm going to be carrying on with One Road In, and then hopefully by the end of this stream I can spend the afternoon focusing on some other stuff that I have as well, because why have one deadline when you can have multiple? It's okay, I lost the chat temporarily. Oh no, where did it go? Did your internet cut out? Mine does that, boots me. Sorry, I'm at a steamy bit in my whip. Well, we look forward to the connotations. Feel free. It's all Renee's fault. Yes. Hello. We're all helloing. How is everyone finding camp? Those of us who are doing camp, how are we finding it? Are we all getting lots done? I know some of us are in and out of lockdown. That's got to have an impact on how much you're writing. So we are sort of out of lockdown, kind of out of lockdown. In and out, I guess. How do you highlight someone's name to say hi or reply? Oh, you just at them. So if you use the at symbol and then write their name, then it will highlight their name. I am working on my whip, but not doing nano. That's fair. That's totally fair. What genre is your whip, Siri? Just historical. Brandon, my goal is just to start a project I've been planning and mission accomplished. Nice. What genre are you working in, Brandon? Yes, that. Use the @ symbol. Fab. Oh, Brandon's writing fantasy. Yes, okay, that makes sense. I guess the mention of the dragons, that probably should have given that away. And Siri is writing historical mystery. Nice. Nice. Siri, yours is the World War II based stuff, right? It's very interesting. Very cool. So I think we might as well just jump straight into a sprint. So I was going to do a 15-minute warm-up sprint, and then we'll come back and natter, and then we'll see what we want to do from there. Everyone happy with 15-minute? Nice and easy. Charlotte is doing hours and just working on whatever I want to. That's nicer. I wish I'd done that now, actually, rather than going for word count. Trying to get as much of product space done as possible to finish the draft, and also doing short stories and a secret thing. Ooh. Yes, I really wish I'd gone for hours, actually. I thought I was being really clever, going for word count again and setting out proper goals and stuff, but no, should have done hours. Yes, yes. Yes to sprinting. We will sprint. Edward, hey, how are you doing? Good morning. Thought it might not be. It is morning. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 1. It's 1 p.m. But I'm not an early riser, so it kind of is still the morning, I suppose. Yes, yes. I saw your nano video. But writing in my sci-fi universe, a novella and novel and a short. Oh, gotta juggle all that stuff. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just gonna plow on. I've done this to myself. Edward, morning is a state of mind. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay, cool. So first sprint, 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and have a chat. Let me just remember how to actually do any of this. One day I will get better at doing this, but today is not that day. 15 mins. Cool. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. How did everyone do? Had some interesting chat about like creating languages going on. Also, yeah, my timer keeps freezing, so you're just gonna have to trust me. I think it was working towards the end then, but apologies. Yes, that did seem to fix it actually, so I will remember to do that. Brandon, how many letters should an ancient language alphabet have? I mean, you're writing it, right? So however many you want it to have. I think a lot of ours had between 18 and 20. Honestly, no idea. So far, one of the languages I'm planning only has 9 letters. Oh, okay. So is it like letters or symbols? Not sure how much variation you would only get with 9, but who knows? So I think I got about 470 words then, I think. I always forget to check what I'm starting on, so I never really know, which is very helpful. Oh, all the comments are like upside down. Wait. Yep. I like it when StreamYard does this. People comment in order and it just throws them completely out of order. So Renee, I've already written more here than in our entire stream. You two love a natter. I enjoy watching the natter. Edward, I was on fire. Typed 670 words. Nice. Yeah, dialogue is... Yeah, I find that as well, actually. Dialogue comes out like the easiest, but then it takes probably the most editing. I normally find I say the word just about 50 times in any set of dialogue. Brandon started planning one language in his story. So far, it has 9 letters and 1 grammar rule. Wow. Madness. This is why I don't write fantasy. Renee settled into the warm bed. Reclaimed space from the cats. Nice. How many do you have? 100 words is good, as well as getting comfy and playing with cats. Charlotte, we get a lot of thinking done and then come here to actually write the ideas down. Exactly. I really liked your storyboarding idea, actually. I think that's a really interesting way of sort of overcoming blocks and things. Future video, maybe. Oh, okay. So the language is symbols. Okay. Are you loosely basing it off of an existing language, or are you just starting from scratch? Charlotte didn't write anything, brainstormed a few titles though. Do you normally find that you have your title before you start writing, or do you have to think of a title when you've finished? Normally, if I write short stories and things, I start with the title. The title's like the first thing that comes to me, and then I use that as like a stimulus. But for number 47, I actually didn't have the title until I was getting the cover designed, and even then, I was really struggling for a title. Renee, we beat it out on our streams and do the work elsewhere. You're like, yeah, it's like the warm up, and then yeah, that makes sense. We had a child-related spillage disaster, so only managed 232. 232 is great. A child-related spillage disaster. Uh-oh. That sounds messy. You do love a good yarn. You do. When is the next... Is it crocheting you guys do, or is it knitting? I feel like I can't do either, so... Yes. Chaos Chatters. When are we getting that on mugs? Is it mugs you're doing or t-shirts? Yes. Very, very much so. Got 2 fur children, JJ and Arwen. Oh, they're really cute names. Are they named after anything? J.J. Abrams, maybe? Is that even his name? I think it's his name. So Brandon's language is kind of based off ancient Egyptian and Russian, but a lot of it comes from my head. Oh, that's fair enough. Are you actually like drawing it out? That sounds really cool. If you publish, you can have it as like front matter or back matter, depending on where you put it. That'd be cool. Charlotte, I got an idea for a full automated chemist at the moment. System at the moment? No, ATM. Ha! Well, I got an idea for a full automated chemist ATM system in the Project Space world from a storyboarding idea. Oh, okay, I see. So like a vending machine? A chemist vending machine? I bet they already have those in Japan. Renee, for me, it's usually a title from the initial concept. Yeah, I find it really interesting what people start off with. I think actually maybe I've done a bit of both. Knitting book club, that's it, is on the 17th. And what are we reading? What are you discussing? Oh, Sui, I bombed completely on that sprint, got distracted. Such is life. Such is life. Both, why not both? Was that the t-shirts or mugs comment? You should see my hand-dyed yarn collection. Oh, that's so fancy. Lord of the Rings. Okay, what, all of them? Siri, I feel like I need tea. Yes, always need tea. Oh no, Victoria. Charlotte now wants a handmade yarn collection. What are you guys working on? I can crochet, but I can only do something in the round. I can't do lines, otherwise it ends up going like this. So I can make hats. That's about it. Or like table mats, I suppose. Oh, JJ was the richest man on the Titanic, and Arwen was the elf maiden from Lord of the Rings. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool names. Brandon, yeah, I draw the symbols and put the Roman alphabet version beside them. Oh, okay. That's really cool. That's very cool. Charlotte says, hole in the wall sort of thing where you get medical supplies. So yeah. Okay. That sounds very like, what am I thinking? Kind of Minority Report-y, maybe Ghost in the Shell-y. It sounds cool. Mistborn. So good. Yes. You're talking ATM druggist. I keep reading ATMs at the moment. I'm working on a future date drug. Uh, 17th of July, 9 p.m. AEST. Discussing Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I have never read anything by Brandon Sanderson. Probably something to do with the fact that I don't really read fantasy. I feel like I'm very much in the minority. I have tried with fantasy. If anyone has any like recommendations of ones that I should just get on with and just read, I have read Lord of the Rings, and I did enjoy Lord of the Rings. But besides that, I have not read very much fantasy at all. Renee says, not looking forward to that future child-related messes. It depends what colour your carpet is, I suppose. It does sound handy. And yes, the pharmacy is awful. Edward, I keep reading it as at the moment. Yeah, I can't not. Curses to living in the future where we have chat speak and money dispensing machines. MDMs, we should call them instead of ATMs. I have the same name as this guy. I like him already. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Brandon Sanderson. Obviously, he's got lots of YouTube videos and he's very, very popular and held in very high esteem. I just don't read fantasy. Sorry. See, Edward does read fantasy, and he hasn't read Brandon Sanderson, so it's fine. Okay. Maybe. I tried, the most recent fantasy I tried was, I think it's called Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and I got bored pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm just not good at it. I love sci-fi and horror, but not fantasy. I'm just reading the wrong people, clearly. Oh, yeah, see, I love Good Omens. I love Neil Gaiman. But I'm not sure that I don't hold him in the same, like, I know it is fantasy, but it's not like elves and stuff. Writing excuses. I need to get into more podcasts. But I only listen to, I think it's literally one writing podcast that I've ever really listened to, and that is called The Bestseller Experiment. And it's about these two guys in the UK that tried to create some kind of formula to write a bestseller. The book is actually really good. It's pretty mental. It's got like loads of different genres just crammed into it. So it's like a marketing nightmare. But it's quite an interesting podcast. But I will give this one a go. Everyone seems to be really liking it. Renee, I haven't read a lot of fantasy recently, but Mistborn has grabbed me. I think maybe that's my problem with fantasy. I think I'm quite used to reading thrillers and horror. So the pacing is always fast because that's, the genre dictates that it is. And then a lot of the time you read fantasy and it's not that stereotypically fast a genre, so I struggle. This is my first time reading Brandon Sanderson. I haven't read a lot of fantasy. This one is an action heist book in a fantasy setting. That sounds interesting. I might give that a go. Yeah, I think it's the info dumpy stuff that kind of does me in a bit. So I found the Leigh Bardugo book quite info dumpy. I will give it another go, but yeah. 15 minutes long because you're in a hurry and we're not that smart. I feel like I need that printed somewhere. I honestly don't remember any other fantasy that I've ever read. No. I'm more about sci-fi. I've just finished Rosewater by Tay Thompson, which was really good. I don't know if anyone's read that. It's really cool. It's set in Nigeria, so most of it's in Lagos, which is very cool. Renee says, I've recently discovered the Story Studio, which is interesting. Writing Excuses is awesome. Listened to them since they started. Yeah, I need to get more into podcasts. I need more time. Maybe I need to sleep less. I'm trying to do audiobooks at the minute as well. So if I ever find myself in a position where I can listen to something, I normally go for audiobooks rather than podcasts. If you're struggling with the reading, the audiobook is great. Yeah, you have to find, with audiobooks, I think you can be quite unlucky if you find like a really naff narrator, and then it really just takes you out of the story. Audiobook wise, at the minute, I'm reading or listening to The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, which is really good. Have you read any Carmen Maria Machado? No, I have not, but I really like that name. That's a good name. Oh, I guess actually I did read, I always get it the wrong way around. I think it's Dark and Deepest Red, but it could be Deep and Darkest Red. And I can't remember the author's name, and that's pretty bad, but that was quite good. And that is fantasy, I think. Hi, Binary. I think you are new to the channel. Hello, welcome. Renee, The Still Remains by Richard Morgan. Very good fantasy. I will give some of these a go because, yeah, fantasy is just something I've never really, apart from Lord of the Rings, I've never really gotten into it. Her short story collection, Her Body and Other Parties, has a lot of horror elements and is seriously life-changing. Ooh, that sounds cool. I'm going to write that down. I don't have a pen. Wait, I am going to write that down. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to go for like crossover genres. It's literally 15-minute episodes for writing excuses, and they end it by giving you a prompt and saying, this has been writing excuses, you're out of excuses, now go right. Yes. Yes. I feel like I might need that. Charlotte says, hi. Richard Morgan. Oh, do you want to read it? Yeah, God, I'm so behind. Read all the Richard Morgans. Read all of them. Yes. So I always find that there are an awful lot of fantasy authors. I think fantasy is the most popular self-published genre. So there's clearly a lot of fantasy readers out there. I'm just reading the wrong stuff. And yes, I feel like if it's dark, then I would probably like it a lot more. After Altered Carbon, I am sold on him as an author. Oh, is he the author of Altered Carbon? I did not know that. Okay. I guess a lot of horror things that I read have fantasy elements in them, so it's not, that clear cut. I read lots of Terry Pratchett actually when I was a kid. Does that count? Cool. So, shall we get another sprint in? Take off the carbon and add magic. I never read Altered Carbon, but I saw it on Netflix. I'm guessing it's the same. I'm guessing it's taken from the book. How long do we fancy sprinting for? And swords and undead. I found that actually with the book I've just finished, Rosewater, when I was trying to explain it to anyone else, it's just like this massive long list of ridiculous things. So it's a bit like a cross between Under the Dome by Stephen King, but then it has zombies, but they're called the Reanimated. And then it has mind readers and people that can control your mind, and aliens. Just a bit of everything. Richard Morgan wrote the Altered Carbon series, which is a cyberpunk sci-fi setting that's got the plot of a crime novel. Oh, that does sound like the same thing that's on. It's not the same. The book's almost always better. The book and the program is a different medium. We can appreciate them separately. Haven't watched it, but yes. I did watch some of it. I didn't watch all of it. The book ruined the show for me. Yeah, no, I'm not going to lie, actually. Obviously, I haven't read the book, but we watched maybe the first three or four episodes, and it felt... I think the main problem for me on Netflix is a lot of the stuff that they make that's like Netflix original stuff feels in the same vein as like a writing, like write for market. So it's like they know the audience, so they just make programs that they know are going to suit the audience, which is fine, but then it's just a bit pandering. Let's sprint. How long shall we do? Put some numbers in the thingy. What is everyone watching on Netflix? Anyone watching anything good? 15, 17, 62, 15. Should we just go for 15 again? Do another 15? And then we'll do 1762 later. Charlotte says, I watched the first couple of episodes and it was okay, but it felt like instead of writing the actual first book, they were writing it as a setup for a series. Yeah, I think the problem, and it's a kind of a problem and then not really a problem at the same time, is that Netflix essentially create programs to suit the market that watch them. So they're only really making them in order to make more money. The obligatory 1984. I want silly numbers, so we'll go with Brandon's 1762, and then we'll do Charlotte's 1984. Let me just fight with this timer again. Ed said, I'm not currently watching anything, but I'm on vacation right now, and my watching plans are to watch Hamilton and all of the Star Wars movies. Disney Plus? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Cool, so let's do this sprint. See if I can get it to actually stay working the whole time. Probably not. Cool, 1762. 3, 2, 1. Okay. How did everyone go? You guys have been chatting. I don't know where we ended. Wait. Oh, okay. I think we briefly looked at this one. So, Hamilton, Star Wars. I think a lot of the world's population were watching Hamilton yesterday. Charlotte, I approve of these choices. I have never seen Hamilton. I feel like I should. So this is about the Still Remains book. So the MC is a war hero ostracized by his family for being gay. Oh. That sounds pretty good. We should give more of these a go. How he deals with it and the issues of the plot. Okay. Is that also Richard Morgan? Yes, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Let's add it to the list. Let's all go read Richard Morgan, I think, is what I'm taking away from this. This is going to become a mainly sci-fi and fantasy book club. Meh. I mean, if that's what you enjoy and that's what you write, then... Honestly, I could make it an R. Morgan book club for months. Got enough material to go on. Oh, we really could, but then we wouldn't get to June for a while. I haven't finished June. I think I started it about 4 times. The last time I started it was actually this year, so I think I got about 40% of the way through it. I'll pick it up again eventually. I need to reread June. I don't know that I'd ever reread it. It's so long. Though technically I have reread the beginning of it like 4 times, so yeah, maybe I would. Honestly, the Still Remains really the gay bomb. It's awesome. Charlotte, after Googling some strange stuff for research, don't go through my Google search history unless you want a concerning experience. What is the weirdest thing that you have ever Googled? I don't know that I've Googled many weird things. When I was writing number 47, one of the things I Googled was how hard can you hit someone in the temple without it doing any like serious damage. I guess that's quite weird. And now this current whip is literally all about missing persons stuff, so it's all just procedural research, really. Charlotte, my housemate, I feel like just living with you is enough of a concerning experience. Aww. They're concerned for your well-being. Rainbow bomb. Your housemate's probably plotting your death, or your housemate thinks that you're plotting her death. She definitely would if she could afford the rent without me. Oh. Then she wouldn't get those cheese bread things that you make. They're pretty good. So. The comments have gone bad again. There we go. Who? Wait, there's a story behind that. Why are you throwing Easter eggs at each other? How do you still have Easter eggs? It's July. She's probably playing COD while I write. So far today, I've had 2 mint slices thrown at me at different points. But, I mean, were they in packets? Could you eat them? Also, is a mint slice, is that like chocolate and mint? Like a square thingy? I have questions too, Brandon. Why does she throw stuff at you? And if it's chocolate, why is she throwing that at you and not eating it? I feel I'm therefore indispensable to the household. It's fun. It kind of sounds like you are providing a public service. Edward says, I haven't written in the morning in a while and I'm on fire. 708 words. What? Maybe you should write in the morning more often. I've never seen Hamilton either. I avoided the music too because I wanted to see it first. Yeah, I have managed to avoid it entirely, actually, but now a lot of people are talking about it, so I feel like I'm missing out. Brandon created 2 new grammar rules for Bioru. Am I guessing that right? Charlotte got 111 words, which is a very satisfying number, and Googled some more strange things about drugs. Oh, yeah, yours sound more concerning. Edward is looking up Still Remains. I've written it down. I have a list of books from this stream. Renee refilled the cat water fountain. Water fountain that cats drink out of, or fountain that dispels cats as the water. It's making scary noises. Tried to settle the teething child. Oh no. Oh. Hey Z. Oh, hey Zoe. You're writing, we're building. It's the same thing. World building, physical building. About to head to bed, just dropping in to say hi. Night. Oh wow, 658. That's great, Victoria. Well done. I keep forgetting to check what I start on, so I really don't. I think I got about 500 again, but I don't know. Audiobooks. Yeah, I'm doing it this time. So I've read it 3 times, and this time I figured I would have a go on the audiobook. So I've got that, but I think the narrator. So the one I'm listening to. I'm guessing it's the same as the one you're listening to, but the narrator, it's like a cast of narrators because there are so many characters. But every now and then, the lead narrator will do someone else's voice, and it's just cringe. Charlotte, I am providing the important public service of allowing people to throw things at me, but are they edible? Is Hamilton going on Disney Plus? I feel like it is. I don't actually have Disney Plus, but I think it is. Oh, I have a question. Zoe, tell James to join in the chat. What's the go-to playlist when you're writing? Silence. Nothing. Sometimes some like just musical stuff, so no lyrics. All foreign language stuff. If I can sing to it, I can't write to it. Edward, I've been researching early guns lately, which to me is weird. Ah. Oh, that's quite cool though. I've never really researched weapons and things. I think I have Googled the same thing about the temple. Yeah, well, it's not weird then, is it? Everyone needs to know. Also Googled cult rituals, ways to brutally murder someone, all the fun stuff. Tonight I'm looking up how to kill someone with drugs that are freely available as medicine for my book, of course. See, I have Googled rituals and cult stuff, but not for writing. I was quite lucky when I studied a long time ago. We did a whole unit on the occult, so lots of my history is still on that. Easter eggs are still in the house because they were cheap and disgusting. Oh no, she bombarded me with them when I was streaming on the morning of Easter Sunday. Oh, are they good enough to melt and use as an ingredient for something? Or are you just going to have to keep hold of them until next year? Hi, Dee. Yes, yeah. So yeah, Hamilton did go on Disney Plus yesterday. That's why I'm hearing about it more. I used to listen to music while I was writing, but lately even classical music is too distracting. I go through phases with it. So there's, I don't know if it's really reached anywhere other than Britain, but there's a series over here that's really popular called Killing Eve, and the soundtrack to that is good to write to because a lot of it's French. And also, yeah, just classical stuff sometimes, but sometimes even that, I agree, can be too distracting. Charlotte, they are mostly edible, yes. And then I get to eat the mint slice. It is a chocolate biscuit with mint inside. Oh, that sounds pretty good. We have weird ones of those. They're called Viscount biscuits, which is pretty English sounding, actually. Junior says hi. Hello, Junior. How are your teeth? Oh, we're disappointed with Frozen 2. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm the target audience for Frozen 1 or 2, so I'll stick to Wreck-It Ralph. You can all tell me how Frozen is. Brandon, I'm more concerned that your housemate seems to hate you. I mean, she's throwing nice things though. So eh. Oh, hi Mark. I've Googled stuff for short film research. Oh, cool. Yeah. Would like to see that. Chaos Corner merch. Don't look at my Google history. I'm a writer. I think I've seen something like that before. But yes, very true. Definitely true. Charlotte says, I've made a couple of hot chocolates with melted Easter eggs, but most of the time I forget we still have them. Yeah. Surely they take up a lot of room though, because they're like big but hollow. I achieved something. I made tea. Yay! I learnt from being on Emily's stream the other day. She has her tea in like a flask. So normally I'll just have tea and then it's gone in like half an hour and then I'm sad. So I've got like this mahoosive like thing of tea. I'm pretty happy about it. Renee says, have heard of Killing Eve, but I only have free to air. Yeah, I wouldn't know what it would be on outside of the UK. We have it on the BBC, but I actually think it's American. It is kind of British, but it's one of these, we've made it with the American side of the company. So I don't know where it would be. Hi, Mark. No, Brandon, it's how we show our love for each other. Today we mimed stabbing each other as we went in for a hug. Oh, Charlotte, have you seen Spaced? Because I'm getting like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost vibes off of you two. Thank you for hosting. I'm going to get going and start getting around for the day. Cool. Thanks for coming, Ed. You got absolutely loads done, so you can take the rest of the day off, I think. That's how that works. No, they're the little solid ones. Oh, I see. Ow. Oh, they're probably worse to have thrown at you, actually. Is Hannah British? I don't know. You tell me. Does my accent sound like anything other than British? Killing Eve was on ABC. Yeah, pretty good. I think the last season was less pretty good, but the first two were pretty good and the books are pretty decent. Haven't seen it, but that sounds pretty accurate. I don't know that I'm trying to think of what we're watching online at the minute. I'm watching Buffy because I want to relive being in the 90s. What's the most annoying that could happen to you while writing? Yeah, maybe that. I'm not writing right now, so it's fine. I don't know. Most annoying thing. Probably the laptop dying. Pretty annoying. I am British. Hello, neighbour. Howdy, neighbour. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from? I'm intrigued. Did you not think I was British? Package delivery. What have you got delivered? I am waiting for packages, actually. I'm quite scared that they're going to come whilst I'm on the live stream because our doorbell is really loud. Oh, cool. I've only been to Dublin for a couple of days and it was really nice. I love that everything has Guinness in it. And a potato. Wonderfully stereotypical. But your potatoes are way better than ours. Your mashed potato. So not Dan then. No, not Dan. Dan sits in the music studio and I sit in here. And that's pretty much that. No, that's what. Oh, ha! Package delivery annoys you. Yes, me too. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a couple of things that I think they were meant to be here on Wednesday, and they're not. Obviously, haven't turned up. So if you hear a really horribly shrill doorbell, that's my doorbell, and I'll disappear. Charlotte says I should also note that she gets a fair amount of random shit thrown at her too, like Tim Tams and whatever random snacks are on hand. I think that's fair. It sounds retaliatory, so sounds fair game. I've only had a Tim Tam once, and I'm not sure I would ever waste one throwing it at someone. I'd eat it. They can have the wrapper. One package is coming from the UK. What could we possibly be exporting? The UK doesn't export anything. Hubby is rewatching Battlestar Galactica. Oh, my dad was well into that. Stargate. I was going to say that before I read it. Thinking of starting Stargate. Problem is, Junior loves Iron Man, and when you start that, you have to go to the end game. Yep. Yeah, you kind of do. You have to do the whole lot, really. And my dad used to be well into Battlestar Galactica, and I did used to watch Stargate with him. I haven't watched anything like that in such a long time. Glad you like Dublin. I haven't been to Britain, so I don't know what it seems like. Some of it's nice. It depends which bit you come to. You have to let me know if you come to London. I'll pop up the road to see you. It's an old book. Oh, is this for your research? What book is it, Sue? I want to know. It took 3 months for the book launcher to get to me from Mandy. I spent a month in Japan. Hope I had a nice time. It's our way of sharing snacks. Why hand something to each other when you can throw it with a last minute catch? That is true. We don't do that. We don't say catch, we say think fast and then throw something. But same thing. But still Tim Tam. I wouldn't risk that making contact with the floor. We don't really have them over here, but apparently because the UK are working out some kind of trade deal with Australia, there were loads of pictures of our Prime Minister flaunting Tim Tams, which is clearly our main concern upon leaving the EU. But, you know, Tim Tams, Human Rights Act, are they the same? Maybe. Are they equal? Potentially. I think I need to head to bed. Yes, I can never remember what time it is for you. Is it like nearly 11:30-ish? Thanks for coming, Victoria. I'm glad you got lots done. See you later. Yes, it's the original police force manual. Oh, cool. Basically the foundation of all police forces all over the world. I can imagine that did cost you heaps. When was that written? That's really interesting. Yeah, think fast. In Ireland, we just throw stuff without warning. Yeah. But exactly, Boris. That's how I feel, but I also want Tim Tams. But also, yes, Boris, do one. Hi, Abigail. Thought we started at 9 for me, but actually starts at 8. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, it might be where we're, GMT +1 at the minute because of daylight savings. Oh, yeah, I guessed it right. I'm getting there. Cool. We'll do another sprint in a sec, and then we'll wrap up at 3 anyway. Modern policing, late 1800s. So is that like, we want to say Robert Peel? This is really testing my history. Oh, chirruping is such a cute word. Hey. Luckily it's insured. Yes, I think you should probably have it insured. Sounds really interesting though. You can have the Tim Tams, Hannah, Boris cannot. There, trade deal solved. I like it. So back when I first joined AuthorTube, Danny, as in Ranger, was probably the first person I really started talking to. And we planned to send each other like snacks. So I was going to send him stuff from the UK and he was going to send stuff from Oz. I think we both got as far as taking a box of things to the post office, learning that it would cost about £40, which I have no idea what that is in dollars, but more than that. So we gave up and ate them ourselves, which was sad because I did want the Tim Tams. Yes, definitely do. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. Cool. Shall we do another sprint? I think Charlotte mentioned 1984 earlier, so we'll just go for 1984. I will set that up. 1984. I'll send you some Tim Tams. Don't. I'm pretty sure we can buy them. I'm relatively sure we can actually get them now. I think I ended up looking online. I don't remember I think it was Emily's live stream when we were talking about snacks and you were talking about like Marmite and that other knockoff one that begins with P. And then I found that I could get that one. And then I can also get Tim Tams. So I can get stuff. For Hannah as Prime Minister. No, I do not wish to be a politician ever. Oh, they're basically, so we have a thing over here called penguins, and they're basically those, but then coated in like another layer of chocolate, so they're even like chunkier. They're just like souped up penguins. Tim Tams are worth the cost. Like £40, really? Tim Tams, but they're not for me. They're not cheap for me. That's it, Promite. That lovely conversation. I'll attempt to get Junior down. Yes, I can imagine it's quite late for you guys. Back in the day, there were TV snacks. TV as in television? TV snacks? I don't know. The British are pretty good at snacking. It's not as exciting, though, as like US snacks. Go put him to bed. Let's do another sprint. Let's do it. We'll do 1984. I'm too lazy to work out what that actually is in time, so we'll just go for it. 1984. Another book that I haven't read, but do pretend that I have. Cool. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello. How did we all do? We've been chatting a lot. I definitely don't know where this ended. Did anyone get any words done? I think I got about 610 that time. So I'm quite happy with that. I think I got about 1400 in the stream. That means that I can focus on some different stuff this afternoon, so I can put this project down for a bit. I do not know where these comments ended. Oh yeah, TV. It is spelt TV, basically chocolate coated honey flavored biscuits. They sound pretty good. I'm down for those. Renee says they are still around. So Sui, you must go and find them. Charlotte says they were 182 per pack last night, so it's about £1. Yeah, it wasn't the actual purchasing of them that was the problem. It was the getting them to the UK that was the problem. Though I did do some research whilst writing that sprint, and I can actually get them on Amazon, but I have to buy like 50, which doesn't really seem like a problem. So I think the packets are like massive. You get like 800 grams for 20 quid. Seems fair. I would do it. Siri says, yep, but not the same as Vengeance Publishing. They're not the same. Oh, have they changed? I don't like it when that happens. When you're used to something from your childhood and then they can totally change it. Brandon says the most popular biscuits over here are Jaffa cakes. I like a Jaffa cake. Though, I mean, are they a biscuit? Are they? They have cake in the name. You have not lived until you've done a Tim Tam Slam. Is that the thing where you like bite the end off and then use it as a straw? Is that what that is? With or without alcoholic additions? Always with. Is there ever a question? They both are acceptable. Exactly, Brandon. Though I can't imagine chocolate and Guinness go that well together. Oh, they're saying that. I've had chocolate Guinness cake and that's pretty good. So Baileys would definitely work. Or like Irish coffee. That would be good. Ah, yes, Irish coffee slam. Mara's Irish cream is delicious and half the price of Baileys. Yeah, you can get sort of like knockoff Baileys in this country too. They kind of taste roughly the same, but Baileys is the best one, obviously. What are some Australian foods that are delicious? All of it. Pavlova. Yeah, Pavlova is great. You are correct, Brandon. Pavlova is great. Lamingtons. You can get those over here, Lamingtons. Pie and sauce. That sounds like what we would call pie and gravy, like a savoury pie. Put some cream and strawberries on pavlova. Yeah, I really like tropical fruits on pavlova, like passion fruit and stuff. Ah, god damn it, Charlotte. Yes, passion fruit is also good. Mango and kiwi as well. Yes, all good options. All the sugary fruits. Melbourne coffee. What is a Melbourne coffee? So a flat white is Australian, right? That used to be my coffee of choice. Only now, like the older I get, the more sensitive I am to caffeine. So if I have a flat white, then I'm insufferable and like shaky. So I can't have them anymore. And a decaf flat white is just pointless. Kiwi as in New Zealand people. Both. Green and prickly like Martians. People or fruit? And also a fruit. Oh, you were talking about box tea the other day. I have had box tea. I didn't realise that was what it was called. So we just call them, yeah, we call them potato cakes as well, or like potato pancakes. So yeah, same thing. Oh, comments jumped again. Yay. Yeah, we had them a few times in Ireland, but you can get them quite easily in England as well. Brandon's gone to make tea. That is fair enough. Hello, Better Days I hear. How are you? And he's back with tea and a sandwich. Yeah, I need to have lunch too. I got some washing hung out that I almost forgot about and left in the machine. Oh, I do that all the time. All the time. I'll put it in and like I'm really organized and then I'll forget about it and then you have to like re-wash it because it's been sat in the washing machine for so long. Renee spent the sprint on video call with hubby trying to get Junior to settle. Oh, bless him. Officially moved into the main bedroom on a porta cot. Stop screaming. Oh. Tim Tam Slam. Dark chocolate coffee. Ooh. Is a dark chocolate coffee just a mocha? Oh, dark chocolate Tim Tam with coffee. I get you. Multitasking. Just coffee in general is better in Melbourne. Yeah, see, I think I would say England is pretty good at coffee. But the coffee I get in England is normally Italian. So I've been to a fair few European countries and they are bad at coffee. France, anyone on here from France, I'm sorry, you're terrible at coffee. I'm yet to find a Melbourne barista that knows what a flat white actually is. They are different. I worked in a coffee shop whilst I was at uni and I've just carried on the snobbery into my adult life. We have a coffee machine in the kitchen. It's different. It's different. I'm such a snob. I'm with you, Renee. Coffee with milk, it's not that hard. No, Sui. Incorrect. I mean, it is coffee and milk, but it is that hard, apparently. But if you ask for a flat white over here, you'll most likely get like a strange hybrid between a cappuccino and a latte, which is kind of what a flat white is. Sometimes we're pretty good. How is everyone down on this stream in general? Any words down? Any at all? You would think. It's worrying that it's the actual baristas that still don't know what it is. Like normal, you know, it's kind of fine to not know what a flat white is because it's still quite unusual. But for an actual barista whose job it is to know what a flat white is, concerning. If I wanted a latte, I would have asked for a latte. Got some world building done. Awesome. Yeah, you've done loads today, like written an entire language. Add ice to your milk, it will froth better. If you're making an iced coffee, that will be fine. I don't really think we've got time for another sprint now, unless we want to do like the world's shortest sprint ever. So I guess we'll just natter. I had to explain it to one once. Oh no. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh. Oh no. Having to tell someone how to do their job. Ugh. Shouldn't be that hard, guys. Oh, the comments keep jumping about everywhere. Oh. Nope, we are still jumping around. Oh, there we go. I'll never get how people can drink cold tea or coffee. If it's deliberately cold, like iced tea or an iced coffee. Yeah, me too. Me too. But if I have an iced coffee, my favorite is literally just iced Americano, just black coffee. I don't mind some of the other ones, but I don't really go in for the like Starbucks style faffed about frappuccino things. Though we don't call them frappuccinos in this country, and I only learnt that the other day. We call them frappes. I didn't realise that we called them something different. So basically just like a coffee milkshake. I like to actually taste the coffee, so it's not just sugar. I'm saying drinks that are made warm and just go cold. Oh yeah, no, that is weird. No, don't trust anyone that does that, especially cold tea. Like cold tea with actual milk in it. Ugh. No. All I wanted when pregnant was iced coffee and Macca's apple pies. Yeah. I can see that. Our McDonald's has just opened up again. I think it's been closed for nearly 4 months now, 3 or 4 months. Though I only ever went when I was drunk anyway, so I mean, I'm not going to go back. But yeah, it's been busy. People miss their McDonald's. They really do. They're big into it. Oh, hi, Izzy. I like coffee over ice, but I don't want it with the extra stuff. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I can quite happily just have a black coffee on ice. Done. Oh, though you have a point. Affogato is good. I think affogato in Italian means like to drown, because you like drown the ice cream in coffee or booze. Those people are disgusting. People that nuke them in microwaves are evil. What, like let it go cold and then put it in the microwave? I don't think we can trust those people. That is not normal. Just drink it hot. It's just not that hard. As for other streams on this weekend, I'm always really bad at this bit. So if I forget anyone's streams, put them in the comments. I know Charlotte has one. It's at 8:30 a.m. AEST, which for me and the Europeans-ish, it is at 11:30 in the evening tonight. So definitely come along to that one. Who else has got them on? Dawdling Writer's got one tomorrow with Abigail, I think. GMT, that is at 7 p.m, I think, 7 till 9 or 10. And then she has them all through the week as well. There are lots. I will put some in the comments below because I can never remember who has what when. Sui, just coffee, black coffee. Yes, like in Twin Peaks. Just, yeah. Tea is made warm for a reason. I agree with you. I agree. Microwaving tea is a sin. It's just, it's not necessary. Just stop it. Yes, there are. Thank you. Forgot about those. Yeah, they're starting tomorrow for you guys, but the day after for the UK, I think. So there's it's like 13 hours worth of sprinting, I think. So there'll be at least a couple of streams that pretty much anyone from any time zone can make. So definitely check those out. I think that the first one is with Kate Kavanagh. Well, I may have got that wrong. But definitely check it out because it's literally going on all day. So it's definitely one that you can make. Yes. Yeah. So Abigail and Jules from the Dawdling Writer, I've got one tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST. For GMT, that's 7 p.m. For anyone else, I don't know. I need like some world clocks, like in like Wall Street or something, but on my wall. Izzy says my mother microwaves her tea when it gets cold, and I think it's awful. Just don't let it get cold. Just drink it. Or if you know you're going to let it get cold, get like a thermos mug or something. It's just sad. Just no. Don't do it. Yes. So I don't know of any other streams going on in the next few hours, but I'm probably wrong. But I will definitely be there for Charlotte's. So come join for Charlotte's, and then I'll be on and off throughout the day for this 13-hour extravaganza, and also obviously Jules and Abigail tomorrow. So definitely come along to all the streams if you can. All really good. Brandon, I have a feature on my phone that lets me see what time it is for other people. Yeah, no, I probably have that too, but I can't have my phone near me if I'm writing, or else I won't do anything. I'll just look at my phone. So we'll just have to guess what time it is for everyone else. It's fine. Cool. I'm going to call it there. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope that everyone got loads done. And if you didn't, you had a good time talking about chocolate. Oh, just quickly, the 13-hour live stream relay kicks off at 2 p.m. GMT on Kate's channel. Oh, so it is tomorrow. Darn it. Okay, well, I can't make the first one. I'll probably make the other half then. That's not too bad, actually. I could realistically do all of them and only be up until 3 a.m. Bye, Brandon. Thanks everyone for coming. See you next week, and see you probably on lots of other streams throughout the week. Thanks, guys.